Hello, Peggy O'Connor here with the Keller Williams Moving Houston team, back for another episode of hashtag Local Motion. It's our way of contributing to the community by bringing you local businesses who are figuring out new ways of doing things while we all figure out our new normal. And today I'm excited to have with me Curtis Morris, who's the owner of a phenomenal restaurant in downtown Tomball called Bonfire Grill. Curtis, welcome.
Hi, Peggy. Hi, everyone. Good to be here today.
Oh, it's great to have you here. We can't wait to get back in the dining room, but until we can do that, you've got some things that you can share with us. But first of all, before we get into what it is that you're going to be providing for your customers and your consumers, what is Bonfire? Where did you come up with the idea? What is it like? Share a little bit about what you do.
So Bonfire is a family-owned and operated business. So it's myself as well as my mom, my dad, my brother. We're all out here trying to really bring something to Tomball that was unique and something that this town was ready for at the time whenever we opened it, a little over 3 years ago now. So the whole idea for us was, what do we like to do? We like to hang out. We like to eat great food, drink great drinks, and we just formatted a restaurant around that. And that's how we came up with the name Bonfire as well. Because whenever you think about hanging around a bonfire, you think about those things specifically, like great food, great drinks, hanging out with your friends. And we've been very excited and very blessed to have a great following in the town so far to really have this concept take off. That's
really awesome. You've got some wonderful things on the menu. What are some of your fan favorites?
I can tell you that currently on our menu, we have our brisket ravioli, which is utilizing handmade pasta from De La Casa Pasta, local pasta maker. So to that note, we use all fresh ingredients. Nothing's ever frozen, as well as the pasta is fresh. So we do stuff our own raviolis, and we'll stuff it with our own house smoked brisket, a little bit of goat cheese. It's in a jalapeno pasta, so just a little bit of that heat is residual, and we'll toss it with a smoked Gouda queso that we make. And people love that pasta. It is absolutely delicious. But we've got that, and then I can tell you that our wood fire pizzas, those are amazing. Because we have a straight wood fire oven that we use. It was actually imported from Milan, Italy, and there's no gas in it. So that's one unique factor in that oven, where you're not going to have any of that natural gas. It's all just straight solid oak wood to give it a little bit of that smokiness that's coming off of it, but all of that flavor for the dough and the pizza itself.
Yum. Now, I know a lot of you in the restaurant business are operating on a limited menu. These things that you just mentioned, are they available right now, or do we need to wait until we can get back in the dining room for that?
Yes, currently the only thing that I don't have available on my menu is going to be my grouper. But it was kind of a happy accident that this happened for us because we were currently in the middle of our menu change. So we're going from our winter menu to our spring and summer menu. And so we will, after this dining ban is over, have an entirely new menu for everyone to come and experience. And so that'll include a different variety of seafood, some new takes on our pizzas, as well as several new kind of exciting items, really, that are going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, well, we can't wait for that to happen. Right now, what can you offer your customers who are missing you?
So, like I said, we have our essentially entire menu still available. But we also have some specials going on. So we have a wonderful, we call it the Ultimate Value Barbecue Pack. And I've got to tell you, that value right there, we were going a little stir crazy. So, I mean, I think that's where we came up with that one. But I can tell you, it's a wonderful value. We're also offering fresh groceries to go. So one thing that we're blessed with as a restaurant is the ability to get fresh products. Especially things that you may not be able to get at the grocery store currently. So that's going to include a lot of fresh vegetables like spinaches, arugula, squash, zucchini, carrots, We do have eggs, we have heavy cream, we've got goat cheese, butter, um, bell peppers, pineapples, basically anything that we use on a consistent basis, and some things that we don't. We want to make sure that our guests and our consumer that are coming in still are able to get stuff, but they don't have to go to the store and either wait in line or potentially get exposed to COVID-19. Because the big thing right now is to keep things safe, sanitary, and to go all out for just our guests in general.
And I noticed there also, I'll go back to the picture real quick, you have toilet paper.
We do indeed. That is one of our grocery items that we are selling as well. And we've included it with a couple of our value packs that we have on there for our families, or just the barbecue value pack as well.
I see it hiding right back there between the milk and the pineapple.
Oh, yeah. Well, we felt like it was a necessary thing because unfortunately some people did panic buy, and so others were not able to get just basic necessities. So that actually is for sale. It's only 50 cents a roll. Or if you get the value pack, it's actually included in the Ultimate Barbecue Value Pack.
Fantastic. Now, where can people order from? Do they need to call ahead? I mean, obviously there's not a drive-through, right? So how do you want, how can people get their orders to you?
So the good news is that we started our online ordering process, which if you go to our website, we have the link to click online ordering. You can either order for curbside pickup, which we have reserved spacing for that just in front of us and right up close. So that way we can bring everything out to you, gloved hands and all, to make sure that our guests are still able to get that quality product and pick it up if they're out and about, or they can also have it delivered to them within a 10-mile radius of our restaurant. So it's also free delivery. The only thing we do have on there is a delivery charge for our servers, because we don't use an outside delivery service. We use our servers specifically. And so it's essentially a tip charge for our servers. So that way we can ensure that they still have a job here. Because I can say this, we are very blessed to not have laid anyone off or to really slash any hours at all. And so we are able to really help support our employees because our community is really coming out to support us.
And you're also doing something else, which is pretty awesome. You have been feeding some people on the front line.
Yes, we have. So another thing that we were really excited to do, and this happened last Friday, was to get us meals for our first responders, specifically our fire department here in Tomball, as well as the Tomball Police Department, which happily enough, we are located directly in front of their police station. So we get to see a lot of them all the time, but we don't always get to really feed them. And so we were actually really blessed and honored to be able to actually feed those guys and gals this past week. So we were able to do about 50 meals total, because that's everyone that they had working that day. But it was a lot of fun, because just getting to see the joy and the happiness coming from those people, because I think people forget that they still have to go out and do their job. The fire department specifically, right when we were delivering their food, they were going out on a call. And so they had to go out to someone's house that was unfortunately on fire, from what I was told. They were able to put it out, so that's good. But they're out there in front of people that could potentially be infected, and they're having to really help assist our community. And so that was just our way of being able to help feed them, take care of them. And that was a lot of fun.
Tomball is blessed and lucky to have Bonfire right there on Main Street, being such a great part of our community. And I thank you for being with us today. I hope you get to see some new faces here over the next few days. And we can't wait till the dining room opens up and we'll come back and let's visit again and we can talk about that new menu.
Absolutely. Thank you, Peggy, for having me on. I very much appreciate this.
Absolutely. And if any of you all know any businesses that you would like to have featured on our hashtag local motion, email me here at Peggy, P-E-G-G-Y, @Moving Houston. And also as always, if you have any real estate needs, you or anybody else that you know, we are happy to help out. We're doing virtual meetings and all kinds of things that are not necessarily in person, just like everybody else is. But we're always here to help. Contact the Moving Houston team at 713-465-4646 for any of those needs. And in the meantime, stay healthy, stay well, wash your hands, and we'll see you on another episode of Hashtag Local Motion.